We are here with Sam Greco, candidate for House District 19. Sam, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got inspired to run for the seat.
Absolutely. So I'm a naval officer. I commissioned in 2018 as a JAG officer, and I just left active duty on January 31st of this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Drilling reservist now, so it's nice to be able to continue to serve in that capacity. And believe it or not, this was not the first thing I was planning to do when I left the Navy. I was going to be a prosecutor and continue to serve in that way, and I may still do that after the election. But this opportunity came to my attention, and I spent a lot of time talking with folks in the community in Tallahassee, my family, um, thinking about it, researching it, praying on it, and felt that this was a place and a role that I could contribute, and that my background and the skills that I learned as a JAG officer in the Navy would lend themselves well to being effective in Tallahassee. And we've seen what it means to have an effective representative in Tallahassee and Speaker Renner. And that can really change a community, and it can really have a substantial impact. And Speaker Renner and others worked very hard to make sure that North Florida and Flagler County were given the due attention that they deserve in Tallahassee. And I want to make sure that we continue that.
That's awesome. So, people say, "Oh, you don't know our community yet. You haven't been here a long time." Do you know the issues that are really important to Flagler in the district? Have
Absolutely.
you been
Yep.
able to?
And I've been, I was stationed my last 3 years in active duty in the area with the Navy. So,
Oh, right on. Okay.
I've been here for some time. And of course, I've had the opportunity to meet with countless county electeds, municipal electeds, community leaders,
The
folks
Garden
involved in
Club.
the parties, and other stakeholders in the business community and
Right.
healthcare and you name it. And so, absolutely, I have had a great time meeting those folks, and certainly feel that I'm well able to advocate for our community's needs.
That's amazing. So, what do you think is the biggest challenge when you get up there?
Well, I'd say the biggest challenge facing the state of Florida, and it's particularly prominent here in Flagler County, is cost of living. The cost of living in the state is rising at a troubling level, and there's a lot of inputs to that. Some of those inputs are things that we can't control in Tallahassee. They're things that we receive from Washington, like the inflation that is pinching all of our pockets.
Right.
But there are parts of this that we do have an ability on the state level to control, and the chief among them is insurance. Primarily property insurance, but certainly automobile insurance as well. There's been some action taken in recent years. Speaker Renner championed some of it that will have an effect on driving down those costs in the near future. But there's more work to be done, and I'm looking forward to picking up the ball and continuing to move that in the right direction.
I'm excited you said that. My daughter had to get car insurance, and I'm gonna tell you what, it was a sticker shock. You're just like, if you go to another state, it's, a quarter of what you pay anyplace else. So I know that would be a huge thing for families.
Absolutely, and there are parts of that are beyond our control. Property insurance. One reason it's high in Florida is that we do have storms and wind and rain that we don't have in other places, and we have to acknowledge that. And another reason that the rates are rising are because inflation causes reconstruction rates to costs to go up, and so there are in pieces of this that we can't affect, but there are pieces that we can. And we need to make sure that we're tackling those, because that is what's pushing folks out of the community because they can't afford those costs.
Yeah.
And it's what, this area, Northeast Florida and all of Florida, has seen tremendous attention from folks around the country who've wanted to come here and join what we're doing here. They've liked our laws, our freedom, our taxes, and our cost of living. And if we start to lose those, we won't be able to attract businesses and families who want to come be a part of our community.
It's amazing. So good luck on the trail, and we look forward to seeing you in November.
Thanks. It was really nice to talk with
Got
you.
it. You too. Thank you.